Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me? If you could hear me, please do ping it. So, good morning everyone. I'm Charan Nagaraju, an application engineer, so representing Beacon. So, this day we'll see what's new in SolidWorks 2015. So, starting off, let me wish you with the new year. Happy New Year to one and all. Going along, SolidWorks have always been concentrating on increasing your productivity and saving your design time. So for that, every year we have a new release wherein we have new enhancements and as well as new features. So we'll just see some new features which is been introduced in 2015. So as I already spoke about the new features which have been released for making your work faster and easier. SolidWorks concentrates more on your design, not on your CAD. So we'll just see how we can interpret the same in 2015. There are some very new enhancements in 2015. We'll just see some new enhancements in terms of new user experience. You're all familiar with SolidWorks, so you must be knowing about the user experience. It's easy, fast to use. So there's to enhance the same, we have new view selectors, some new enhancement in terms of view selectors, design switchers, highlighting, hidden component. There's some enhancement in terms of toolbox and selection items as well. So we'll just see the same in SolidWorks. I just switched my window to SolidWorks. I've already opened a new. Okay, I've already opened a new window of SolidWorks, wherein we see an assembly in here. Starting off, just by clicking on spacebar, we are all familiar with the new view manipulator. The new thing in 2015 is we have a preview now. You can just click on the preview and start off working. In terms of hidden components, just by clicking over a hidden component, now you get a preview. We'll just show these components. There's another enhancement in terms of isolation. You can now isolate components using a common mate and also save it as a display state. I gave a name as casting. Okay. So in terms of part modeling, there's some new enhancements. The right click mouse gesture has been completely changed. It's made more easy and more user friendly. The commonly used features have been added. The best thing about this is it is customizable. You can add in your frequently used features or remove them. We'll just start with filtering some faces. We'll select some faces in here. As I select the faces, most of the time you miss things out. So in SolidWorks 2015, you need not think about it. You have a previous selection option which can also be saved as a selection set. So in selection sets, I have a new selection set in here, okay, which you can use it during your assembly or during your simulation. So as I told you, can customize your right click button. So I've customized, I've created a new, I've added a new hole wizard feature in here. We just add a new hole wizard. We want asymmetric 6 mm hole. I'll drop it here. So this makes designing much easier, much faster. So another enhancement in 2015 would be the shortcut to your configuration toolbox. Shortcut, you need not go into start, search for configuration toolbox. It's now very handy. You can just go into the shortcut. If you want to make any changes in terms of your hardware, it's all possible in 2015. It's way faster. So any changes can be made in here. New configurations can be added. Your own part name can be added. All of this is possible in 2015. And the display options have also been enhanced in 2015. The way it has to be showcased in your feature manager or your bill of material can be manipulated. I want my file name to be displayed in my feature manager and my configuration name to be shown in my bill of material. I save the same, and going back to my assembly, just go back into our assembly. To finish our assembly, we just add some toolbox components in here. The toolbox component I was searching for was asymmetric, so machine screw. So adding toolbox components is much easier and faster now. You just need to drag and place. So I just drag and place. SolidWorks will do the rest for me. It's much easier and faster. You can see I'm just dropping in my toolbox components. As I finish dropping in my toolbox components, you can see that file name is being shown in your feature manager. When gone into bill of material, you can see the configuration name in here. So there are 6 toolbox components which I've added. So these were some of the new enhancements in terms of your user interface. So I hope you all like the new enhancements in terms of user interface. Moving forward, we'll see some new improvements in terms of Sketch. We use a lot of Sketch for creating parts. So keeping this in mind, we've added a lot of enhancement in terms of relations, and also some new features altogether, like midpoint and segments. We'll see the same in SolidWorks. Just switch into SolidWorks. As I edit this sketch, let me delete some lines here. Adding a tangent arc, SolidWorks will automatically suggest a relation which is between the arc and the line. So I need not think about it, which relation has to be given, and I can also make changes on the fly. Adding lines is also very easy. So adding relation to it, so SolidWorks will automatically prompt the relations. It doesn't stop there. It works at the plane as well. Just by clicking over the vertex, I get all relation in terms of planes. Clicking over vertex, SolidWorks will automatically understand the relation between two entities, and we can suggest required relations. I do the same between this line and an arc. So SolidWorks is so intelligent, it understands it has to be a tangent relation, nothing but that. So clicking over a line, SolidWorks will automatically suggest it is much nearer to your horizontal. You can keep it horizontal. Adding dimensions is very easy. Adding angular dimensions has been enhanced. You can just click on Shift for adding a full angle dimension. So the most awaited feature may be the midpoint line, which has been enhanced in 2015. So you can start off sketching. Sketching is much easier and faster now. So as you can see, SolidWorks has already added a symmetric relation between this midplane. So moving further, selecting chain is possible in SolidWorks 2015. I just convert this chain. You can now dissect a line or an entity into segments. So I just divide this into 6 segments. You can divide it as segments or points. So I wanted it to segments. We'll just delete some relations in here and make changes on the go. So all this can be easily done using the segment tool, so which is very handy. So if you have to create the same thing, you have to delete the whole 2 features and then recreate the whole thing. Instead, you can make changes on the fly. So these were some of the enhancement in terms of sketches. Moving further, we'll see some new enhancement in terms of imported geometry. So imported geometry can now be changed very easily. So with the help of move face functionality, which also support multi-bodies, and also there's a triad to make your direct editing with some depth options. We'll just see the same. We go to SolidWorks again. Opening a new file. So this is an imported geometry file. So this is a grill pan, wherein if I want to make some changes to this grills, I go into the new option called move faces, select the faces. So we have a triad now. Making changes is much easier and faster in 2015. So as I already we were speaking about the depth control. So we have different depth control in terms of up to vertex, up to surface, offset for surface, and up to body. We'll see up to surface. Just need to select on the face and give it a destination surface. So creating all of this is way easier in SolidWorks. It can also be offsetted from a surface. Give it a distance and give OK. So up to body, we'll just see an example for up to body as well. So going into move faces, selecting on the face, up to body, and the destination surface. So creating this is much easier in SolidWorks 2015. Moving further, SolidWorks move faces doesn't restrict to single faces. Multi-faces is also possible in 2015. You can select and make changes to all your multi-faces at a single go, which doesn't affect your product. So these were some of the new enhancements in terms of move body faces. Moving further, we'll get into pattern. So instead of you creating things again and again, we have pattern to simplify our work easier, make it faster and easier. So there's some new enhancements like the up to reference in linear pattern, and some new features like fill count and variable table pattern. I think variable table pattern will open your eyes wider because it's a very good tool. So getting into the part, so you can see a rail in here which can be bought at any length. So if there's a change in this length, the pattern fails, right? So you need not think about this because we have up to surface in 2015. You can specify vertex, constraint, the reference, and also make changes with if I make changes with this now, SolidWorks will automatically add instances to us. So we need not think about the feature failing in any amount of time. So if you want to constrain the number of instances, even that is possible in 2015. So I give 15 numbers. SolidWorks will automatically calculate the number of instances. So this was regards to the linear pattern. Moving further, you can see a blade in here which has some inserts. So this is a single body now. So if I want to create as a separate body, so I go to unmerge, make changes, go to unmerge and give OK. The pattern fades again. So this also can be easily taken care of. You can now switch from feature pattern to body pattern at a single click. SolidWorks will automatically calculate between the two bodies. Now we have a blade and 40 inserts. So this helps you a lot in during your design. Fill patterns. So sheet metal, during sheet metal we use a lot of fill patterns. Now we can get a count of patterns in fill pattern, which can be even updated if there's a feature deleted. You can see the updated fill pattern. The same thing can be replicated in your drawing as well. So this was about fill pattern. Going further, as I was already speaking regarding the variable pattern. So SolidWorks normally, to just look at this collateral. So creating this would take a lot of time and effort. So you have to create all of these patterns at different angles, creating different planes. But now you need not think about it. We can just create variable pattern like this very easily, as we have a new feature called variable pattern. So you just need to select the feature to be patterned, capture the dimensions. I'll capture these dimensions. One would be the slot offset, slot length and the degree, and create a table. I'll create a new table and add a row for it. Make changes. If you want to make some changes, I want 25 mm the slot offset, 25 mm of my slot length, and at 18 degrees I need a slot. So if you want to look at a preview is also available. You can just look at the preview. So this we are heading in a right way. I'll add some more instances to this. So this table is more or less like Excel. You can export it to Excel, and it also works like Excel. You can bring this back. You also have copy paste options. Control C and Control V works perfectly fine in this. So making changes is very easy in this table. So we'll just update this view. Yes, this is what we were searching for. So creating this didn't even take somewhere around 2 minutes. So this saves me a lot of time. And you can see all of these instances have been created as different instances. So any change made or delete, if you delete this instance, it doesn't affect the pattern. So this is the new thing about variable pattern. Getting along with our slide, product designs. So in product design, you can now specify asymmetric fillet. You need not create closed profiles for giving a cut. You can give an open cut profile as well, and also you can create planes normal to your screen. So we'll see how exactly that works. Opening that the part, you can see if I make some changes with this part, go to edit, this feature, now you have asymmetric fillets. I can change the way my fillet has to be from either ends. and give OK. So this looks much better, and you have flexibility on your fillets as well in 2015 now. Moving further, so I will isolate this. We have a sketch in here. Show the sketch. I want a cutout in here. So to create a cutout, we had to create a closed loop. Instead here, we need not do that. Go in cutout, select the profile. You can select the contours to be cut. Give it a depth and give OK. This saves a lot of time. Okay, you need not concentrate on creating a closed loop. So moving further, you can now create planes normal to your screen. So I've created a plane normal to my screen. As you can see, I create a section view. Creating this sort of section view is very easy, as we have the new plane options. So any changes made to this plane options is also possible. So I just need to click on change my orientation of the screen and click on update plane. You can see the section gets updated. So these were some of the new announcements in terms of product design. Moving further, now we'll concentrate more on company verticals. So weldments, there are some very new enhancements in terms of weldments. There are enhancements in terms of gussets, end cap creation, weldments, cut list, and saving it as a body as well. You can now create all of this. We get into the frame. I have a frame in here wherein you can now add gussets, weldments, adding gussets. So adding gussets in between this gap was not possible in previous versions, but now it is supported by SolidWorks. So I just edit the size of my gusset, give OK. Adding gussets is also possible in between the circular rod in 2015. The same in between a circular rod and a rectangular rod is also possible in 2015. But you got to just specify a direction of pull. So these were some enhancements in terms of gussets. When we get into weld beads, you have a new selection called weld path. So weld path, you can now select weld paths. So weld path can be given even between a gap. And some new enhancements in terms of weld geometry would be, you can see this these two components. These are only two components. In previous versions, if you select two different components, SolidWorks used to highlight only one weld bead in here. But now SolidWorks understands it is a single component and everything has to be welded. So SolidWorks is much easier, and it understands the requirement of the designer as well. And adding weld path is easy for these corners of sheet metal. And also we'll add another weld path for the sheet metal component and give OK. You can see creating weld beads is much easier and faster in 2015. There's some more enhancement in terms of cut list. We have automatic updating of cut list, and also you can save these bodies as assemblies if you need it in bill of materials. So auto assigning of name is possible in 2015. Also you can save all of this as parts in a different assembly. So these were some of the new enhancements in terms of weldments. Going further, we have sheet metal. In sheet metal, we can now create non-planar lofted bends. We can also see the gussets in flattened view. We can also see a preview of your sketch bends. And the best thing about SolidWorks 2015 in regards to sheet metal is PEM standards are added into whole wizard now. We just open the part of sheet metal in here. So as I was already telling regarding the lofted bends were added in 2014, but the new enhancement of 2015 is you can now give a lofted bend for a non-planar sketch as well. So creating lofted bends is much easier and faster now. Going back to the main configuration, adding sketch bends is easier. So if I want to bend this, I'll add a sketch, add a line in here. Now adding bends is much easier because we have a preview of it. We can see what exactly is bending. We always had confusion which way the part might bend, but now we have a preview of it, so helping us to create the features faster. Let us concentrate a little on these gussets. These gussets are given for stiffening of this sheet metal product. So if we flatten this, we weren't able to see the gussets, right? The gusset profile. But that can be overcome by going into properties, sheet metal, show sheet metal gusset profiles and the centers, and give OK. You can see the profile and the centers as well. PEM standards are now able can be created by in SolidWorks. Most of the sheet metal users were asking for this enhancement. This has been enhanced in 2015. So these were some of the sheet metal improvements. Moving further, we'll see some new enhancement in terms of surfaces. The main enhancement in terms of surfaces would be the flat surface, and also there's some new enhancement in terms of planes. So we'll just see the same in SolidWorks. Going into SolidWorks, I have a shoe design wherein I also have a sketch along with it. As you can see, sketch in here. You can use the existing sketch for splitting option. You can use split. You split all the surfaces. You can now split. I just repeat this. We can now split options. So using this, we can assign names and give it a location for splitting it. Your origin. Okay. We'll get back to you on this on surfaces. There's some small hitch in terms of surface. We'll just get back. We'll go further into our PPT. So these were some of the announcement in terms of part modeling. So getting into assemblies, we now have exploded views like radial exploded views, which has been enhanced in 2015. The enhancement of sectioning is also added. We can now give more than around three section planes. Switching into the SolidWorks, you can see an assembly in here, wherein we can now create sections. You can specify 3 different section planes now, add another plane. So creating this sort of intricate sections is much easier and faster in 2015. Not only that, you can also exclude some components easily in 2015. So these are some of the enhancements in terms of sectioning. Moving further, the main thing in terms of assembly would be exploded views. So in exploded views, we have the new enhancement called the radial explode. I've created some selection sets. Let us select the selection set and explode it radially. I add a direction to it and drag it. So creating this sort of selection set is much easier and faster. We do the same to the second set of selection sets. Add a direction to it and explode. So creating this is much easier and faster. So it doesn't stop there. We also have some new enhancement in terms of radial explode. Selecting on the paths and explode, you can see the collinearity is maintained by SolidWorks. SolidWorks will now understand if you select this, select the subassembly parts, SolidWorks will now understand it is a collinear and it creates a group and explodes it according to our requirement. So these were some enhancement in terms of assemblies when in terms of sections and exploded views. When it comes to mates in assemblies, mates are the most important thing. So we have some very new enhancement in terms of width mate, and also we can replace paired mates. All of this is very handy and useful. And also we have a new mate called the profile center mate. Saves us a lot of time. We just see how mates improvement in mates have been done in SolidWorks 2015. As you can see, this we have a assembly in here. I want to mount this bracket onto this mounting pad. So I select a face and select this face. Normally, if you want to mate these components, you have to give at least around 2 to 3 mates. Somewhere we have to give a coincident mate and 2 of your width mate. Instead, we can go into mates. We have a new mate called profile mate in here. In advanced mate, we have a profile mate. SolidWorks will automatically calculate the center between the 2 different profiles and mates it for us. Any changes made in terms of the design automatically gets updated as well. So the same profile mate can be added to your screws as well, or your toolbox components as well. So you can save a lot of time. You need not specify more than 1 mate for constraining a toolbox component. Also, you have the flexibility of locking the rotation. We just add this toolbox component into this hole. This saves a lot of time. In terms of width mate, everyone must be familiar with width mate. So there's some new enhancement in terms of width mate. Selecting these faces, SolidWorks automatically centers the whole profile. But now you can specify constraints like centered, dimension, percentage, but we give free for now. So giving free, we can now move the whole range of motion in 2015. Angular mate have also been enhanced. You can now give angular mates, but understanding the mate where it starts from was a little difficult. So, but now we have a new enhancement wherein you can give us a reference. Selecting on the reference, you get quadrants in here. You can specify from which quadrant you want the angle from. Okay. You can delete the components. Deleting components is also enhanced. Just by clicking on delete, you can now select advanced topics, like you want to maintain the child references or child features or not. All of this is possible in 2015. Once the assembly is complete, we'll evaluate by checking for interference. So as we calculate, we'll ignore all the fasteners. You can see there's some very small interference which can be ignored. In 2015, you can ignore all smaller than, give a limit for all the interference to be ignored. There's a huge interference in here, so we have to take care of it. Going into the part level, some changes have already been created. I just unsuppress them. So making change in the assembly creates a lot of problem. This must be faced by most of you all. So this is also taken care by SolidWorks. Now you can just specify the missing face and give OK. SolidWorks will automatically ask you if you want to replace all that face or all the references from the same face. Given yes, all the error has been taken care by SolidWorks now. There are also some new enhancement in terms of copy and copy with mates. You can select the components to be copied. You have a better visualization, like what was the mate considered with it. Just specify the mates or references, and the assembly works according to our requirement. So these were some of the enhancement in terms of mates. So moving further, this is completely new. This is for chain components. You can now create open loop and closed loop chain components very easy. We can now create in 3 different manners, like distance patterning, distance linkage, and connected linkage as well. We'll just see how exactly it works. So I have a small example wherein this is an open loop mate given in here. So you can see the chain movement. So you can create these sort of chain movements very easily in 2015. We'll just replicate the same now. Going into SolidWorks chain. To replicate the same, I have some components in here. I have 2 brackets and I have a link. And I also have a sketch for it. I'll keep this sketch fixed. So as you go into patterns, you have a new option called chain pattern. You can select on the path using the, because this is an open loop, using the selection manager, you can select the path. select the link to be patterned, specify a vertex, also specify a direction of pull. We'll give a plane for this. As I was already speaking of, there are 3 different ways to create this. We can give a distance linkage, and connected link. To create this assembly, we will go into connected link, add another vertex for this edge, and specify the number of patterns. So 19 numbers would do, and give OK. So we'll just hide these planes and see if the pattern is working according to our requirement. Yes, it is working according to our requirement. We'll just finish this assembly by giving some mates. Add some mates. I'll add some mates to this bracket as well. So floating this sketch, you can see the pattern works according to our requirement. It stops at the last instance as well. Moving further, so that was the last thing about assemblies. So let me take some time to discuss to speak about MySolidWorks. We have a new website called mysolidworks.com, wherein it's a best place for knowing about SolidWorks, what is new and everything about SolidWorks. You can also get to know some answers. You can learn more about SolidWorks. You can share and showcase your designs as well. So I request you all to visit this mysolidworks.com. Moving further, so part is finished. We've seen what are the new enhancements in terms of assemblies. We'll see some new enhancement in terms of drawings. So in drawings, we have a lot new enhancements in terms of leaders, zones, in terms of center marks, and also in terms of layers. We'll see the same in here. We'll open the drawing. As we go into drawing, you can now make changes into your leaders. So you have a new leader selection called spline leader. So these sort of plane leaders can be created and also easily manipulated. Adding dimensions is easier now. So if you are to add an angular dimension here, you have to create another reference line. Instead, you need not do that in 2015. Just by selecting over the vertex, you now have a manipulator. So you can start off dimensioning it. In terms of revisions, you can now add revision columns, which updates in your revision columns. Say looking at the zones, you can be more relevant on where exactly the revision was done. If you want to see the zone lines, get into zone lines. You can see the zone lines in here. We'll switch off the zone lines for now. Moving further, you can now open the part in the same orientation of the drawing. Any changes made will replicate in the drawing as well. If I want to make some changes in this, I'll delete this point, add some 2 points, one in here and the other here. The same thing gets replicated in the drawing as well. but you can see the center marks is missing. In 2015, you can now reattach center marks. Also, you can add new center marks. Add new center marks as well. And also, you can specify radial lines in 2015. So you can also add location labels. So for the detailing, you need not think over where exactly the detailing has been created. There's some new enhancement in terms of layers as well. You can now change layers into security layers. So as you go into layers, you can now specify the note to be printed or not. So anything internally you want to discuss, but which shouldn't be printed at the final stage, can be prevented using this layer. We just see a preview of this. So giving that layer doesn't print the note. These were some of the new enhancements in terms of drawings. Moving further, treehouse. So this is completely new, SolidWorks treehouse. You can now create assembly structures upfront. You can create structures so that you have you can completely have a knowledge about what you're exactly working on. We just see a small example. So this is a small example. I've already created a treehouse. So moving further, SolidWorks inspection. This is a completely new tool which has been introduced in 2015. You can create inspection documents very easy. You can create documents like PPAP, first article inspection, DFMEA, and also quality reports very easily and fast. You can also create auto ballooning. You can capture dimensions also into this. So this SolidWorks inspections comes as an add-in and also a standalone. To know more about SolidWorks inspection, please do ping us. We'll be more than happy to showcase it at our premises. About e-drawings, I think most of y'all have already been using e-drawings. There's a complete new thing about SolidWorks e-drawings. So there's a new interface. Please do download 2015 e-drawings and work on it. It also now supports custom properties, name views, simulation fixtures, and also plastic results as well. And the best part about SolidWorks, about e-drawings is it is also compatible in Android OS as well. The final and the last topic would be about costing. In previous versions, you could estimate costs only for machine and sheet metal products, but in 2015, you can estimate costs in terms of structures like weldments and weld beads as well. And casted components can also be estimated. Part stock can be estimated. 3D printing designs also can be estimated. Plastic molding designs can also be estimated in 2015 in SolidWorks costing. So sorry about is there any answers? Questions? Sorry. Please do ping us if there's any questions. Please do ping us here. You can add in your in the question toolbox to part. If there are any queries, please do send us a mail. So you can see the details on the screen. So you can send me a mail to charan@beacon-india.com, or also call us. Due to time constraint, we couldn't showcase the whole new enhancements in 2015. There are somewhere more than 200 plus enhancements in 2015. To know more about this, you can call us. So we will be more than happy to come down to your premises and showcase all of them. So thank you all for your time, and have a good day. Thank you.